Hello, I'm Sora Luxon, and this is Tarot card 6 of Cups. The 6 bending lilies of beginning offerings, the Lord of Pleasure, who prefers a gift from the 10th to 20th degree of the bright sun in Scorpio. In each golden chalice grows a lovely flower, that white lily, Tiferet of haze, happiness, joy, and starting successes. The moment where we see the beginning of a wish or our heart's delight step forward toward us. The Lord of Pleasure card advises of gain, but only the starting, beginning of that process, and not the completion of it. The joy here is genuine nonetheless. In the early morning light of a glowing community square, we have the distinct sense of rewarding relationships, and that in their purity of childhood innocence speaks of personal friendship and generous kindnesses offered rather than business dealings or giving to get type successes. This is the ideal, pleasure recognized without strings attached in order to garner it. Rather than being a card of emotive romances, here we have finding and acknowledging what we love in others without the condition of romance being required. This is a place where subtly crossed sword on shield makes up the foundation stones of the relevance of smaller justices as well. Right behaviors reaping right rewards in all their own small but beautifully powerful ways, such as an exam well studied for receiving an A, which is more than a grade, as it bolsters the confidence to move forward joyfully. Sometimes the Six of Chalices hints of naivety in idealism, as we fondly remember a memory perfected in hindsight, or look forward wishfully for what may be an impossible ideal to occur. So, what to do if you have the Six of Girls upright in your reading? Be with your friends, love them. Be positive and open to the offerings being made to you. Be generous and thankful. Generous of spirit and thankful of those things that others have to hand on to us. Many times that could be a teacher-student type relationship. Pass that forward and pass it around. Perhaps take a little time to be nostalgic, to recall fond memories of time spent together, or to reminisce within your community of family and friends of all that you already have given to one another and share as friendly bonds over time. Catch up with each other. If near to the card of greater justice, the sense of nostalgia in the Six of Cups upright might be directly describing a past life relationship or universal karmic tie. So pay attention for that. The Six of Cups reversed. The Lord of Pleasure reversed speaks to us of disappointment. So rather than pleasure, we have disappointment, especially those disappointments occurring in friendships or of being disappointed with a friend for some reason. A recollection of past events might not be as cut and dry as you think, or perhaps a memory has risen up and confronted you in a way that you are now struggling with. Maybe something isn't being seen clearly in a past tense. Rather than being clearly realized in the present, the Six of Cups reversed not only looks back, but holds on to the past in an unbalanced or unhealthy way that can be very detrimental. A person who's stubbornly unable to progress, for instance, to move forward, who is holding on to the past or past events, things that have been bygones far too long and they're still holding on far too hard. That is often being described here. So what to do with the Six of Chalices reversed? Get real. If you're being an idealist to the point where it's foolish or self-damaging, if you're being that wishful, that hopeful, it's time to get practical about things. Also, take some time to heal if that's necessary. You'll be ready to forgive once you've taken the time to feel through the hurt, whatever that hurt may be. The pleasures of kindness, of giving and receiving, can't be seen or held while we are holding grudges or holding on to negative, gross feelings and focusing on them and them alone. It's time to move on and let go of past patterns. So pull back, withdraw a bit, Make the space you need for yourself to feel safely sheltered and feel better. Because it's only once that's happened that anything else can happen in a productive way. And last, while also least, sometimes the Six of Chalices reversed tells us of small injustices occurring, minor unfairnesses, things not quite working out perfectly, and all those all too assumed and expected ways. So be prepared for that. Little hiccups, daily accidents, minor things of that nature. Until next time.